Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. This is the March Club. I know I'm doing things a little bit backwards this month, but I'm here to show it to you finally. So come and hang out with me for a little bit. Whenever you sign up for Club this month, you get a makeup bag or pencil bag or whatever you want to use it for. Okay. And this butterfly transfer, which makes it all worthwhile. I love butterflies so much. This one's perfect. I'm going to take a piece of parchment and stick it right here. Keyword is March. Let's see if I can't. I forgot to write down my keyword whenever I first started. So let me see if I can do that real quick. Type March and you can get the link to get the club, okay? And then you also, if you want to save 30% on your club transfer and all of your purchases on the website, you can sign up to be my Perks member. I would love it if you want to do that. Oh, get the little silica thing out of here. Make sure no kids or animals get it. All right, so we're going to take the club. I already put my parchment, as you saw, right here in the center. I'm not going to fuzz or anything. I'm just going to go right for it. And we're just going to do the butterfly, okay? Now, the club colors this month are coral, gold, and meadow, okay? They're ink this month. Hi, Rainy, how are you? Hi, Joni, welcome. And we're also going to use black, okay? So I'm going to get a mini squeegee. Hi, Lisa. Whenever you sign up for Club, if you're new, or if you sign up with me tonight or anytime, with your first Club subscription, you get a free mini squeegee, okay? And then every year on your anniversary, you get the color of the year squeegee, okay? Totally free. Okay, your club comes shipped for free. It's $21.99 base price per month. And that's plus tax. Okay, no shipping on that. And then if you sign up for to be a Perks member, which is a 30% discount, then you get that 30% discount on your club also. So if you want to save that money, then sign up for Perks first and then sign up as a club member. And then you'll see that savings on your membership, okay, each and every month. And then, of course, with the Perks membership, it's $20 a month, but you also get $20 in product credit immediately. Hi, Stephanie, how are you? Whenever it renews each month that you can use in my shop, okay, plus 30% off of everything. And right now, there's some great deals going on. They're still having this warehouse sale right now with tons and tons of transfers that have been retired for a while. Y'all, I keep pulling this off of here. Trying to turn it around and I'm messing it up. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this under, okay, so that I quit messing myself up. Now, basically right now, we're just getting the outline. I think I want to do these stars too on the sides. I'm not going to do the flowers or anything else. Just the butterfly. And I love butterflies. I don't know about y'all. My daughter Ivy, though, terrified of butterflies. So we thought one year for her, like, I don't know, 15th birthday, that it would be so cool to take her to the butterfly exhibit that's nearby here. Not realizing she is absolutely terrified of moths and butterflies. And so she spent the whole time not loving it. It was super cool too. And I hated that she didn't enjoy it because it was really neat. So I won't be giving this bag to her. Maybe I'll give it to my niece. But I love making little bags and stuff like this for her because she likes little stuff like this. And she's always switching out her makeup bag, always, so. Yay! Hi, Alma, how are you? Thank you. It helps bring out my tan, I think, this color. Hey, Joanne, welcome. All right, so that's all done. All right, we're going to pull this up now. And hopefully I did a good job. It looks good. As always, so easy to make a really nice design, y'all, that is super simple. Okay, so now I have my heat press out, and you do not have to use a heat press, okay? Just so we're clear. But if you, you do need to use this thing, okay? A heat pad, okay, of some sort. Now, I am using a heat press. I just turned it off on accident. 305 for 30 seconds. We're going to give that a try and see how it works. If we don't get all the way heat set, then we will go again, okay? But 305 should work just fine on this fabric. You might want to test it out on different kinds of fabric. I have lowered. I used to do 350. But for canvas like this, I found that 305 works fine. I have kind of changed the color of a couple of canvases a couple of times, pillowcases mainly, with my heat press. So I lowered my heat so that it wouldn't be so hot. Now, I didn't get all of this on this side, so we're going to do this one more time. Just like that. But you can use just a regular iron, okay? Just let it sit overnight for about 24 hours and let it dry. And then come back with a medium-high heat iron. And just put a piece of parchment. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Use a piece of parchment and then move that iron over for about 4 minutes. Okay? Sorry, I apologize. I got went off in some other la-la land for a second. Hi, Marie. How are you? Comment the word March to get the link to sign up for club or to find out about becoming my perks member. If you want to save 30% on all of your chalk purchases, that's the best way to do it. Okay. Now, there's my bag. It's entirely heat set. Okay. Totally permanent. Not going to go anywhere. I can throw this in the washing machine. Hi, Lori. Welcome. And it's going to be just fine. Y'all, I don't know why I pulled this out. I did it too soon. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. So we could stop there, but have we met? I don't stop there. Okay. I keep going because I just do. Now, again, the colors of the month this month are coral, gold, and meadow. Okay, and we're going to use these tonight. I have just a paintbrush. Now, I'm going to get some color trays just to make sure that I don't have too much, but I am going to paint with this. So, I was thinking I might add a little bit of water, and I may still do that. We'll see. But our ink is paintable. It's just like chalk paste. And this is such a perfect design for this. I am going to add just a little bit of water here, just so it gives me a little bit better of a consistency. There we go. That's better with my paintbrush. Okay, so now we're just going to paint, and I'm going to go every third one, I guess. I kind of screwed this up by doing that in the center, but we'll get there eventually. All right. Now, I did this on a pillow a while back with the big etched butterflies, and oh my gosh, so pretty. I absolutely love the way that turned out. So if you love butterflies, the etched butterflies are the big ones, and the regular ones are available right now for a limited time. I don't know how much longer they're going to be available. So if you don't have those transfers and you love butterflies, I would go grab those on my website. Okay. If you just go to chalkcouture.com/thepammyd, that's me, you will see them under specials. Okay. Now I'm going to try and mirror this on this side. And this is going to be permanent as well. We will heat set this. Now, I did heat set in between, okay? So if you don't have a heat press, you're going to want to let this sit overnight and heat set it with an iron before you move on to this step. Okay? So we're getting somewhere. Let's see. I was just trying to make sure that I keep my pattern alive here. And yay, Stephanie. Yeah, do that. Check out my website and get you some ink, girlfriend. So if y'all didn't know, I came back from Jamaica sick. Chris and I have both been ill, which is so pathetic. Okay, we go on a vacation and we were ready to come home, as you are, right? So like, as much fun as we had, we were ready to come home, sleep in our own bed, all that good stuff, right? And then we get sick as soon as we're home. And so he took off all last week after we got home. So we got home on Monday. We were already off on Tuesday, and then the rest of the week he took off work. Well, his boss was asking him yesterday, so how you feeling, man? And he was like, well, terrible, but you know, it really stinks that we go on this awesome vacation and we're like fighting, we're ready to get home and all that stuff, and then we get home and we're sick as a dog. I mean, I'm telling y'all, it's been rough around here. Okay, now for the gold. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add a little bit of water, just a little bit, not as much as I would for paste, okay? Just to kind of give it a little bit of a painting consistency. Ooh, that gold is nice painted. I've not painted with the gold ink yet, but that works pretty good. So, and if you are, if you've only ever used paste and you're scared to use ink, I know a lot of people are. It's a little bit intimidating because it is permanent. It is not that scary, okay? Don't be afraid. Just come to me, okay? I have so many videos on my page where I've done different ink projects, layered designs, pretty intricate designs, painted stuff like this, and it does not have to be scary, okay? It's very easy, okay? And that's not just me telling you that. It's me being serious and saying it's easy. So don't be afraid. Give it a shot. And, you know, what's the worst that's going to happen, okay? So you mess something up. You know what? I've screwed up so many projects, and I've done it for all the world to see, okay? Just right in front of the internet, all right? And it happens sometimes. But you will not be disappointed, I don't think, okay? You will end up loving it, and you'll be obsessed with ink. I mean, I have to hold myself back from doing an ink project every other night, okay? To try and mix it up some, because that's really all I want to do is ink. Plus, I can't afford that many shirts and towels, okay? But you'll love it once you try it. Just give it a shot. I promise you won't be disappointed. Yay! Yeah, so that's the great thing about our transfers, Mary Jo, is that they work with ink or with paste. And like you can do this design on this bag, and then you can take this and wash it and do it on a shirt or a bag, or I say multiple things that you need ink for, or a sign, or paper, or any other number of things that you can use our transfers on. They're good to 10 times, okay? They're guaranteed for 10 uses. And can be used much more than that, y'all. I have some transfers that I've used way more than 10 times. Just on my lives, and then not even counting times that I've used them not on my lives, okay? So they're definitely reusable, and they're guaranteed for up to 10 uses. So, I mean, you can get a heck of a lot more out of them than that, too. All right, so now I don't think I'm going to use a whole lot of this green. I'm kind of regretting that I did green. I kind of wish I would have just done the pink and the gold on the wing parts, but I think I'm going to continue on with the gold and the pink. Okay. All right, here we go. Give myself a little bit more. So I just have a little tiny bit here on my color tray. You really don't need a lot, okay? And a little bit of water goes a long way too, just to kind of mix that up and make it to where it paints a little easier, okay? Just like that. So the club always comes with an accessory of some sort. So sometimes it's a cutout, sometimes it's these bags. There's some surfaces that look like they're going to be coming with the club. All different kinds of fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. I think you're really going to love them. The designs are great. They're some of our best exclusive designs, and they go away after the month is over. So if you don't get it, then usually you're out of luck. Unless if, you know, occasionally they bring stuff back every now and then, but that's completely random, okay? So if you love something, go out there and grab it. Y'all, I don't know why I did this. I did not intend to do this, but here we are. I just painted the pink where the pink was. I'll have to mix it up on the next one. Goodness. Well, I meant to, like, not have that match with the end of the wing, but that's okay. So then we're going to go to the gold. And anybody can do this too, okay? So just imagine your kids, grandkids, y'all, as a teenager or even middle schooler or younger, I would have loved a project like this. If my mom would have come up with this for me, oh my gosh, I would have been in hog heaven, I tell you what. And my mom was always a crafter. I don't know about y'all, but my mom always was a crafter. She has 3 sisters, and her 3 sisters and their mom, her mom, would get together and make all kinds of stuff. They used to have a booth at one of those like craft places, and they would get together and make some of the really pretty stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I'm trying to consider whether or not I want to continue the green, and I don't think I do, really. So I think I'm going to just go on with the pink and the gold. But y'all get where I'm going here, okay? Super easy. Now I'm going to just go ahead and continue my pattern now that I kind of know what I'm doing here. Yes, no. So the Perks product credit is only good for 30 days. So no, it does not carry over for much longer. Now, depending on what day you signed up, I think, Mary Jo, that you might have signed up on the 1st. So you're gonna want to go ahead and use that product credit this month, or you lose it. Okay, and it's the same for designers. I feel your pain, because if I don't use mine, it's gone. So make sure that you do that. And just know that I am, for all my Perks members, whenever you place your first order, I'm sending you something. So after I see your first order come through, I'll send you a little goodie. Of course, you're so welcome. And it's nothing big, but I think you'll like it. All right. Oops, my goodness. All right. My thing's telling me it's about to turn off. The timer on that doesn't seem very long. Now, I know it's to keep people from leaving it on forever or whatever, but I'm not ready for you to turn off yet thing. I really don't appreciate that it's always telling me what to do. All right. My heat press is like beeping at me all the time. Okay. When the machines take over, they start beeping at you. All right. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here last night. Y'all, I've been struggling real bad. I was coughing so bad yesterday. And I've just had this like dry cough. I don't have any symptoms of any sickness other than sounding like this. And I even got, over the weekend, I started sounding better. To where I really didn't sound like I was sick at all. And then it came back yesterday. And the cough has been terrible. So, been eating cough drops like crazy. Drinking tons of water. Trying to take Mucinex. And just trying to get better. So, I apologize that I wasn't here last night. But I'm trying my best here. All right, there we go. All right, that's looking pretty darn good. So we're going to do gold and pink for the remainder of this, as I said. And I hope this inspires you on what to do with yours. Now, I saw some really nice, like, different painted ones that were on glass and some other ideas that were really great on bags. Y'all, there's tons and tons of ideas out there. If you need some inspiration for your club, let me know and I'll see what I can do to find some pictures for you of some other projects. But I don't know if y'all know this either. Whenever you sign up as a Perks member, you get invited to designer. It's like Design Studio is what it's called. Sorry, I was trying to remember what they called it. Where designers and customers can post all kinds of different designs and ideas and all kinds of stuff like that. And give you inspiration for projects with transfer ideas and all that good stuff. So, if you needed more reason to join as a Perks member. Plus, in my VIP group, we also have tons and tons of things. So you can join that by also commenting the keyword, which is March, and clicking on Join VIP group. It'll take you to the link, and then you just apply to come in there. And as soon as I get off my live, I will let you in, and then you will be a member of our community. All right. So I'm going to go on with the gold. Again, just a little bit of water here. Not a whole lot. This gold looks really nice painted. I like that. This is one that I haven't tried before. I did a teal and yellow and orange on the other butterfly. I didn't try gold, and I'm liking this a lot. Plus, the black still shows through. You're not painting over it. Okay, it's like kind of soaks into the material and allows that outline to still show through. So you get a nice stained glass effect. There we go. All right. we go. We're almost there, y'all. We're going to heat set this in just a second. And this will be good to use immediately, okay? No waiting once you heat set. All the way good to go. You can throw it in the washing machine if you get makeup on it. Or if it gets dirty in any way. Completely permanent. Which is awesome. So any kind of textiles that you want to make with our ink, you can make. With no big deal, okay? And if you're scared, first of all, don't be. But just remember, there's always a way to fix things. There's been a couple of times that I've messed up and gotten ink in places where I didn't mean to get ink. And so I just put a flower there or added something else from the design there. And then you never could even tell. Look how pretty that looks. All right, let me clean up my mess. And get all this stuff put away here. We're going to heat set and then we're going to be good to go. Done for the night. This is a full project, okay? Super simple. Just think, gift idea. You're running out the door and you completely forgot to buy somebody something. This will work. Let me get my little heat mat so I don't forget. There we go. Again, I'm going to just lay my parchment right down. I'm going to set this here for 30 seconds. We might have to do this twice again, okay? Depending on how well it gets it on both sides. Hi, Tammy. How are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. The keyword tonight is March. All right. No need to move it around. No need for high pressure or anything like that. Just chillax. Hold your heat press right on there. And we're good to go. Look at that. Pretty easy, right? This you get in the club this month whenever you sign up for club. I love you all. I hope that you love this. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Have a great night. See ya.